Hello! Oof, excuse me. Hello, everyone. How's it going? What is up? Hey, I see Ram is here. What's up, Ram? See Star and Ben R/were in chat. Hard to tell. How we doing? Hey, and there's Cake as well. Hello. Rolling in just at the nick of time, everybody. Hello, world, says Star. And hello to you too, sir. I hope that things are going well for you. Genshin is taking an awfully long time to load. Usually I wait to flip the starting soon off until we actually have the game rolled in. Boy, it has taken a hot minute. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Okay, here we go. And ba-boom! There we go. Oh, alright. Interesting that I'm standing here. Huh. Probably a safety measure. I fought the Oceanid last I was on after I finished Ayato's quest. Because I'm trying to get the upgrade materials for Mona. And, I guess to keep you from just drowning as soon as you load in, they put you on this rock over here, then just out on the platform that doesn't exist right now, I guess? Very interesting. Very interesting.
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble.
Hello, Festanium Event Man. Hello, Ben. Pretty good, just playing some Elden Ring? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I figured since we pulled a second copy of her last time... Ooh, there's actually some minerals over here I can gather. Since we had pulled another copy of her last time, I figured I should probably actually, like, you know, start working on getting her built out. Because she seems cool. And she seems like she would do very well with some of my favorite to use characters like Rosaria and Raiden Shogun, who I'm going to make a conscious effort to stop calling Ball, since I actually 100% properly know the difference now. If Genshin suddenly has maintenance, what's the backup game? Good question. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm not feeling super great today, so it's probably going to be a shorter stream. So if Genshin were to suddenly die, that might just be it. But hard to say. Hopefully we don't even have to cross that bridge, you know? Ah, sorry, Cake. I know you really want to get her. Meanwhile, here I am, somehow having two of her. Don't even know how that works. Okay, where, oh where is the quest? Legends of the Cosine, huh? I hadn't actually looked at this since I finished Ayato's quest, so maybe that's going to be some sort of cutscene or something? Oh! Oh, no, it's quests. Okay. The Strange Tale of Suiku's Tipsy Tincture. The Inazuma Adventurers Guild has assigned you, yes you, a specific commission. The curtain is about to rise on a most unique Irodori festival. Very well. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. No. No, I don't want to deal with this. Oh, God, why? Oh, my God. I cannot believe that we're running afoul of this situation once again. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Sorry that you aren't feeling all that well. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Just got some stuff going on, you know, nothing crazy. Yeah, this is a great start, isn't it, Black? There's 3 different characters, dude. Okay, well, Catherine I can imagine freeing up just by walking over and starting this. Let's just go down the list. And maybe we'll be able to actually do what I intended to do today. Catherine, you're in 3 different, like, places at once. Why can't you make the time to split your attention between 2 different quests? It'd be nice if there was some reliable way to get the launch 5-star units, like if they had their own banners. I really want Jean. Yeah, wasn't that a thing? Didn't they, like, run a Kaching-specific banner at one point? Like, to give people that opportunity, and then, like, it made no money and they stopped doing it, which seems silly to me. Like, it's not like it costs them anything to just have those banners up. If people want to pull specifically for that character, like, why not? You know? I mean, I guess the idea of the standard wish banner is it'll get people to wail more trying to get a specific character there, but, like, it's been a while, man. Make those characters more accessible. This event is great, eh? Doesn't expose Mihoyo's crappy quest system at all. Yeah, no, definitely not. Hey, alright. I'm definitely interested in what you have to say right now, Catherine. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Dangerous, you say?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
Of course there's a warrant out for him. Ay, ay, ay.
Looking guys with horns on their heads?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean, Paimon.
This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
Standardized wish would be perfect for the standard banner. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would be perfect. Tom's right, though. Then there's no longer a reason to wail or collect standard wishes after enough time. I mean, I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I feel like a reasonable way to do it would be to have, like, an epitomized path to get a specific character, but, like, once you have a copy of that character, you can't keep focusing for constellations of that character if they really wanted to be able to keep the whaling aspect in there, which, like, I don't want to advocate for, but I feel like that's the way that they could do it. That way people can focus to get a copy of a character that they want, and then you'd still, like, use standard wishes for that, so you'd still be using them quite a bit, and it would still be worth getting them to just get other characters and other stuff off of it, you know? You like Ito's quest a lot. Ito's quest is pretty sweet. Ito's great. Oh, boy. All right. Lots of love for Ito here. Very good. It's a shame that as soon as we free up Catherine, we're moving on to the event, since that's, you know, a limited time thing. But we will come back to this.
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring the Sony in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
Paimon hit a note there that I have, like, never heard her hit before. That was even more high-pitched than usual. He has a gang, but I have a Paimon. We have a Hulk.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
JT Gunner would be Ito's weakness? Why? Why is everyone suddenly posting beans? What's happening? Okay, we'll go ask around.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Okay, so that should free up Catherine. Rise Up Golden Souls started.
Let's start asking around on the street.
Nope.
Hopefully we'll learn.
Nope, we're moving on, Paimon. Alright, mysterious urban legend. What even... this? Investigate a kaiden that has been making the rounds recently. You plan to visit the publishing house, but after arriving in Hanamizaka, you find that it is more lively than usual here. Okay. God, I hope this is just one conversation, then we can move on with our lives. God, I really hope so. TBH, I was just posting beans because I saw others doing it. Fair. Fair. Bean gang rise up, as they say.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like...
Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember these guys, actually.
As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
I think it's just one conversation. Good. Okay, very good to hear.
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Oh, right. This is the quest that I was complaining about in the Discord, where it was like a certain area was occupied with a quest. I was like, what do you mean, good sir? And as it turns out, it was this quest, and it was like I had to go talk to the... I think it was like a guard or something, and they were doing this wishing ritual, so...
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narakami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Oh no, poor guy. Fear not, wizard, it's incantation, not incantation. True facts. That's actually great, I love that. That's very good. It's nice to be caught up as to never deal with this stuff. Yeah, fair enough. There's so many other things that I have going on, man.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Uh-huh. Is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
Yeah, this is getting a little concerning here.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narakami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Sus light novel. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. They still require more of me. God damn it. Maybe if I just fast travel, like, they'll move. And then I can do it. Right? Maybe? Possible. You teleport away, see if it fixes it. Right, exactly. Negative Ghost Rider. Okay, we're going to the Grand Narakami Shrine. Oh, wait, no. Here. Ah, no worries. No worries. You can't be personally accountable for knowing how Hoyo is gonna organize their crap. Hi.
Great, you're here.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Does it involve wishes and incantations, Yaimiko? We'd like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
Feel when I had to do 4 character quests to get this event going? I know. I was doing the same thing, my friend. That's why I've been grinding out character quests on and off stream.
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What's up with him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time.
You really don't
You
have
guys
to,
have a good
yeah.
relationship with Guji. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Good for you, buddy.
Since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Yai's help.
Phil and Cake and I had to do 0 character quests to get this event going. I don't know this pain. I got to do the event day 1. Yeah. Like the character quests, but I like them heck of a lot less when they gate off other content. Yeah, it's frustrating because, like, I get why they do it when there's, like, story continuity, but if that's the case, then that quest should really just be part of the normal series of story quests. But instead they have it broken up, so that way, like, you have to use these keys, because to get the keys, you have to log on every day, and, like, they want people to be logged on, because the more often people are logged on in separate instances, the more likely they are to buy stuff in the shop. So I know why they're doing it. It's just annoying. Especially if you're someone like me who has, like, doesn't have the time to always be doing everything in Genshin, like, the second it comes out, you know?
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
know Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him.
Gonna take a month off Genshin to play Elden Ring. FOMO, FOMO, FOMO. Kinda, yeah. Kinda. Just need the option to switch it off, because if you didn't start it, it would still let you do the event. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Like, that's fine. I'll log on, and I'll get my keys to unlock the quests, whatever. That's fine. But then the fact that it's just perpetually active and causing problems for you is like, bro, come on.
Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very anxious.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name is. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena.
My god.
Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
You're just foisting this off on us? Come on.
Wait a sec.
Really?
I'm already being aggrieved by being forced to be here. The game is now canonically and in reality manipulating me. Imagine thinking you can pull one over on Yaimiko. Well, yeah, right? Like, do people know that she's a kitsune? Like...
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you, too, for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
We have no clue about this.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Oh my god.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
Pretty sure there's more to an exorcism than bravado.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narakami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
Yeah, Miko's probably the best character in Inazuma. Such a bitch. I don't know if I'd say she's a bitch. Like, she's a sassy fox lady, which is very on brand.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Someone heard me say grant us yais and gave us too much yai.
Alright, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
I like... Okay, now hold up. All right. So Yai goes through all this hustle and bustle and bluster to explain why we're the ones going and not her, and how, like, it's only fair because we clearly had something we were going to ask her. But then she's like, I'm coming along anyway. Like, ma'am, wait a second. Now you're just giving me mixed signals. You do the Ayaka trial to get those primos yet? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I always do the trials as soon as they become available, and I notice that they've changed. Just beat the shit out of him, he'll be fine. Yeah, Miko knows you're trying to unlock the event and is purposefully giving you a hard time. That's what I'm saying, man. Don't get me wrong, it's because she's such a bully that I like her. Fair enough.
What is Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Okay, I was waiting for Paimon to finish talking. Quests, hello? Oh my god. Why are these two idiots still blocking me? I'm not even doing anything with them anymore. Oh my god. Alright, it's the Miko hour, everybody. Woohoo! The moment when Yai's bullying Tom through a video game by forcing him to do her story quest. Seriously, that is actually exactly what's happening right now. Give me this little timber for my teapot that I can't place anything in.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever you...
My god.
Given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Check to see if teleport fixed. Roger. Oh! Hey! There we go. Freedom! Now the question is, will we still be free and clear after this quest step? That's the true question. Catherine! Catherine! I'm 30 minutes into a stream!
Catherine, we heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
God, it's like I'm having deja vu. It's like, I swear we just did this.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
Yay! A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
Okay, well that at least makes sense. Interesting that we weren't being blocked by Yae, though. We were being blocked by those two hoodlums, the writer and the editor.
You know Miko, she always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember. We'd better go to Grand Narakami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh wait.
Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Oh, I smell a roadblock coming, team.
Well, that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
It's very convenient, Paimon, except it's probably not about to be. How much you want to bet? How much do you want to bet? Huh? Okay. Seems like things might be fine. God, I'm like anxious now. I'm just waiting for something else to go wrong. Oh wait, I want to read chat before I get sucked up into a conversation. Oh, that's why I had to, because the hoodlums are gonna be here. How many minutes until someone else blocks it? 5? God, I hope not. There are 5 steps for characters to have the chance to block it. Oh my lord. In the time it took to do Yai's quest stuff, I ate the entire head off a chocolate rabbit. Well, geez. Save some kingly decadence for the rest of us. Jeez. Doesn't take much to make me happy. One of the pharmacists went out for a walk and brought me back a bag of chips, and now suddenly my day is a million times better. Nice. I mean, sometimes it's just the little things that make your day better, you know? I feel that. Probably buy the limited books from there now as well. Ah, yes. Any progression is a chance for road blocking now. Truth.
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yai Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yai.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Uh-oh. Oh my god!
Onodera?
Oh my god.
Yes, Lady Yai. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Yai. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop! Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narakami Shrine?
God damn! Paimon's bringing the heat today. Jeez. Good lord.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Look at these two! Oh my god! Oh, this is great. Yeah, forget it.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job. Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
Ooh, International Cultural Festival.
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival. Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
As are many festivals.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival. which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
Oh my god.
But wait a minute. Light novels?
Oh, Paimon is amazing in this quest. Holy shit. Phil and Yai will never chastise you. I will be happy if I've never chastised by Yai or anyone else to the day I die. Thank you very much. What about all that refined elegance stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that's an accurate statement. Good job, Yai. Like a dog. That reminds me, I have to talk to Goru about some things. Yes, things. Evil smirking ensues. I'm assuming this is something that came up during Goru's hangout event, presumably? Love all those festivals with no culture, yeah. Isn't quite like Radahn's festival. Is this not a festival of war? Seems like it is. His Goosebumps a light novel? Short stories, I would say, probably. Never read a light novel, I don't think. I actually don't think I have either. We have a couple around the apartment, but I've never read any of them.
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Teyvat through light novels. As they say, it's two birds with one stone.
Sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications.
Oh, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue. Come on, Miko. You we know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interest.
Come on, Miko, you can't fool us, said Paimon like she was a 20s noir detective. God. What light novels did Jane buy? I don't even know if they're ones that she bought or if people gave her. I don't even know, honestly. I'm trying to cast my eyes about. See what it is that's laying around, but I can't see any of them. I think they're in the bedroom.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here.
Yeah, Miko successfully convinced Tom, but not Paimon. She didn't convince me. You kidding me? It's so obvious that this is a money-making scheme.
Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival. There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Oh, we're just getting zooped away. Okay, fair enough. Speaking of, was unpacking my bookcase today. Or unpacking for my bookcase today, and I can't find my manga. I hope I didn't lose it in the move. Oh, God, dude. I hope not. You've got to have it somewhere, right?
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest
God,
while I go back?
If I was in your position, I'd be panicking, man. I don't know how you're chilling watching a stream. Something like that happens, and I can't let it go until it gets resolved. I don't even know what a light novel is on a technical level. You know, that's a great point. It's... Basically, Japan took the idea of a novel and a short story and put them together and made shorter novels. It's pretty much my understanding of it. Yeah, I hope you find it, dude.
During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels. Once things are in full swing, Not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there'll also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties.
It really just is all about light novels, huh? 1920s noir, someone's getting in the spirit of the newest Magic set. Honestly, I am in no way, shape, or form interested at all in Streets of New Capenna. Just doesn't interest me. In the slightest. Like, Neo Kamigawa, super cool. Streets of New Capenna, incredibly boring to me. I don't know why. I'm going to have to look and see if there's like any specific cards I want from it, because I'm not at all interested in picking up any of it in bulk. You're worried your full collection of Trigon. Yeah, of course. I'm worried for you, dude. Absolutely. Light novels are basically manga, but in proper book, but in a proper book with a few pictures. Yeah, I guess that sounds right.
This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Cosine Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool. It's like a light novel paradise.
Huh. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Yeah, yes? We're being interrupted.
Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two.
Hello, Ayato. I know I just did your quest last night / this morning, but I barely remember a thing that happened because it was boring as all hell, and I basically just watched YouTube videos while auto-playing through it. I do like these banners of what definitely is Miko and I'm assuming. That's pretty cute. I like that.
At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Cyberpunk is overdone. Heresy. Prohibition era US is a lot less common, and I love that shit. Fair enough, I guess. But, like, to me, thinking of magic, I'm much more inclined towards, like, magical cybernetics and stuff as a concept than just gangsters but magic, you know? That's, of course, you know, everyone's taste is different, but I've never been a big, like, mobsters guy. That whole theme has never really appealed to me. The main reason I thought of the noir thing is because Jane and I have been watching The Expanse, and there's a character, one of the main characters is a detective in that, and he definitely has big, like, 20s noir detective vibes. I missed the NPC with a halo around his head? What? What you talking about, Cake?
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Cosine. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt.
People from foreign nations, but only those that are already in the game, because we don't want to design NPCs for places that don't exist, when we can help it. In Ayato's quest, dude got dramatic lighting around him. It was incredibly funny to me. Yeah, I definitely missed that. I don't have any recollection of that.
The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests. However, We fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
I get it now. So this is our commission.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Oh god. Arrival schedule. 2 days before the festival. Ship and guests. Large passenger ship. Passenger ship? Passenger. There we go. Passenger ship. Bards from Mondstadt. A guest painter, Calx, and his dependent. Okay, 8 a.m. Second day of the festival. Ship and guests. Large passenger ship. Calligraphers. Painters from Liyue. Theater Mechanicus players. And a guest writer, Zhenyu. Okay. Third day of the festival. Large cargo ship. Stopover 1 person. Day following the release event, ship and guests, small passenger ship. My god, what's wrong with me today? 2 persons, 10 a.m. Okay.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now. During the festival, most of the Yae Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us. Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
Okay. We're actually just straight up following a schedule. Fair enough. Doing a few Fontaine and Sumeru NPC designs. None of them from Natlan yet, though, IIRC. True. Although it seemed like they basically had bog standard NPC designs for the most part, didn't they? Like, there was the one guy here, actually, from the Outlanders Affairs Agency who was from Fontaine, and he just looked like he had, like, a kind of standard merchant design.
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today. The artist for the 5 Cosine portraits should be on board. The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
The decorations are really cool, Cake. This is really, really cool, actually. I like this. Huh. Damn, can it look like this all the time? This is pretty dope. Who are these two supposed to be? I'm guessing characters from a light novel, but they definitely don't look like they're from Inazuma. Do 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 do. God, it's been a while since I just straight up walked around Rito. Look at the little sign, the little foxes. Oh, it's so cute. This is awesome. All the new shop merch? What do you mean? Oh god, yeah, look at it all. Like, there's all the little Raiden Shoguns and stuff. I was hoping that I could buy something, but... This is very, very cute. Little cups and stuff.
Crowdsourcing competition is now underway. Take part and win prizes.
This is super cool. Very, very nice. They did a good job making Rito look really nice for this. God, there's so many banners. Dear Lord. Honestly, I would love to have, like, wall scrolls of these or something. That'd be super dope. All right, who do we got rolling up today?
Hello! You must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
Lyra. I don't think we've seen these NPCs before, huh?
Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Paimon, what are you doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tonga's bard then?
You know, yeah, I kind of figured that our boy Venti would be here, but maybe not.
Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Comic-Con exclusive. No! You can build the eye ones in the teapot. I'm mass producing them. Oh my god. If only you could also place them. Right? This is what I'm saying, man. Even if he was invited, there's a chance he still wouldn't show up.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, you know, Venti's an...
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon. If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival,
oh no!
not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
Oh no! Klee!
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon! It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
Oh my god. Klee's gonna blow up INAZUMAAAAA and start another war.
No, Albedo's the one who received the invitation.
Look at this!
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
You know, they did say an artist and their dependent, so this makes sense. This makes sense.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Cosine!
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx. Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yae Publishing House there.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Everyone abandon ship, it's Klee! We're already docked. Abandon ship anyway! Oh my god. I can see how this is gonna be a fun little event. For sure. Albedo's voice is pretty close to his Japanese one, but I think I prefer this one better. Hold up. Hold up! Hold up! I got real close to the mic on this one. Ben. Mr. Canadian animator guy himself. Did you just admit to liking an English voice more than a Japanese voice? I didn't know that was possible. There might be a chance to rehabilitate you yet, my good sir. His Japanese one sucks. Oh god. Oh, apologies, my friend. I had to rip on you for that one after the hilarity that ensued during the Raiden Shogun quests. Go listen to it. I shan't. There will be no voice switching today. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Wow, it's so beautiful here. So many things I've never seen before.
I can't wait to make it all go boom.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
That's how kids are.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
What's wrong?
Well, Mr. Hirayama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Cosine today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
I only know of the 5 Cosine by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hirayama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
Dubs are trash. The Japanese is a dub as well. You know, I was having the same thought. I was having the exact same thought. I like Clee just running around in the background. Yes, I noticed that. I've been keeping an eye out for her in every scene.
The day after tomorrow? And you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript. I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance, so that I can be better prepared.
Speaking of which, Miko did mention...
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Alright, it's worth a try. Clee? You haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
I don't trust that for a diddly dang second, let me tell you. Okay. God, now I'm wondering who else is going to roll up.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave.
Clee, where did Grand Narakami Shrine go? Oh, no. No, not the Sacred Sakura. The memories are getting out. Ah! BRB gonna bike home. Okay, bike safe, fine. I almost said drive safe. Bike, that's actually hard to say. Bike safe. I'm so used to saying drive safe. Just watch and bike home, fine, easy. Onodera sus. Is he even here? Oh, right, they mentioned him.
We'll go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water. Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Suspicious guy in the warehouse, huh?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Cosine for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Cosine. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Yes, something is sus here, isn't it?
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
About that.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Iridori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
What? The books are missing?
I don't think that's really an issue that, like, requires not telling the artist. Like, it happens, man. Like, it's not like there's something wrong with his art. Why hide it? A suspicious Gaijin.
Not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Chin-Yu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Uh-huh. Is the author actually Xingqiu? Maybe?
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Chen-Yu as well. If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
Jenny? Sounds like a name from Liyue. Albedo, what kind of person is the author of this book?
I have not met him personally, but the editor said he's actually the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild family in Liyue.
I called it! The second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Isn't that Xingqiu?
Oh, do you know him?
We've met on a couple of occasions.
Whoa, that's a real twist. Paimon never would have guessed that Xingqiu would be publishing a light novel together with Albedo.
And neither of them using their real names.
Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing.
Tom, that's crazy. Xingqiu isn't here in Inazuma.
Let's accompany Albedo to the
Yet.
warehouse too.
He's supposed to be getting here tomorrow. It's on our itinerary. Oh! There he is! Is he the suspicious outlander they mentioned?
It's you! Why are you here?
Oh no! The betrayal in her voice!
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
Not you!
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, tone-deaf bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Oh my god! Look at her face! She's got, like, major crazy eyes right now. What is going on? Oh my... She's got, like, major yandere face going on right now. Especially with, like, that tone of voice. Oh my god. But yes, Sarah. Sarah is fantastic. The real culprit is Diona! Him! Thief! Bard boy. Your girlfriend is watching this, freaking out on how I pronounce... oh god, I don't know how I was pronouncing it now. Is she freaking out about me saying Inazuma or Inazuma? I'm assuming I said Inazuma. The extra emotion Paimon's VA puts in. Oh, yeah. Like, amazing voice actor.
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious Outlander is indeed me.
Oh, it's been so long since we've heard from Venti. It's actually really nice to see him.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
Sarah, you are way over your head right now.
Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
You could say we're quite familiar.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Inazuma? Inazuma? Oh my god. It's still unclear to me which one I said that Inazuma is the one that you're offended by. I'm guessing. Okay, fair enough. I have been known across the entirety of my life to have an interesting way of pronouncing things when I have primarily read them. So, my apologies. She's so tall, like me. And me! I want Sarah to arrest me. Easy.
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Oh my god. Of course. God damn it, Venti. No, you said Inazuma, which is the incorrect one. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna probably keep saying it that way, to be fair. I'm a man of habit. Could we ask him a few questions?
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares.
I just flew here on a dragon. There's no laws that bind a dragon. How could I be here illegally?
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means?
Oh my god. Let's not bring up past now. Bring up the past now?
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
Naturally, yes, of course.
Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman.
Oh my lord, amazing.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
shameless?
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA Publishing House, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
I mean, he's not from here. He doesn't know what usual is.
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now.
Ah, can we? Please, tell us, Albedo.
First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key. And third...
There must be more than one criminal involved.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Careful there, buddy.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
The wink and the tongue.
Sarah is quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
Oh, Venti! Come on, my dude. You're killing me here. Oh, my lord. All right, well, take him away, Sarah.
How could you lose something so important?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
Bro, like, wear a fanny pack or something, my dude. Like, it's not exactly like it would clash with your overall garish look, so come on.
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
You just said you were holding it in your hand the entire time. It's not exactly the most safe of places.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand. I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
In the crate.
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
My little alcoholic boy, I love him. Albedo, stop being a smartass for 3 seconds challenge. Impossible. True. Oh. In his shoe, in his cape, in his hat. Yeah, probably in his hat then, right?
Ah, yes! I remember now. I knew you'd help me find it.
I couldn't hold on to my passport. I was playing Edward 40 Hands. Oh, my lord.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
I like that, like, the general of the Tenryo Commission is personally handling arrests.
Let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Want to know his reaction to Cape and Shoe? Every single one of them probably has an invitation letter in it. He like, cloned them or forged them or something. You can't clone a letter. What's wrong with me?
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Cosine. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Holy crap. Okay. God, I was answering a text. The 5 Cosine summary. About the 5 Cosine. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma. Supremely gifted in music and writing, they were honored as the 5 Cosine, meaning 5 fairies of singing and poverty. It is said that the shogun loved their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to Tenshikaku and present their new poetry collection for the shogun's perusal. The 5 Cosine are known as Suiko, Aoi no Okina, Akihito, Sumizomi, and Kuronushi, respectively. But their real names were lost in history. According to a widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Cosine had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theatergoers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. Still, there exist other theories. For instance, some believe Soiku was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage called Soiku Hut. Some also say that the Aka in Akihito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. About the tales of the 5 Cosine. Everyone in Inazuma knows the tale of the 5 Cosine, and stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. According to existing literature, during the Golden Age, when many such stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from a Cosine's point of view, with the 4 together completing the whole tale. What was curious was that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuronushi's perspective. Or from Kuronushi's perspective, specifically. Yeah, because we have 4, but there's 5 Cosine, so right, okay. 5 Cosine summary. Soiku, a free, sake-loving soul born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Soiku from Soiku Hut, the thatched cottage he lived in. Aoi no Okina, an old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he has also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was not a human, but a very old kitsune in human form. Also, 1 second, guys. Hi, Jane. Jane just got in. She was at Muay Thai. If you're hungry, there's ham and potato casserole there, broccoli, and there's also a fresh loaf of Italian bread that I picked up at the store if you wanted some of that. So, have that. Let's see here. Akihito, here we go. A talented swordsman who most likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from his habit of marking his works with a scarlet red seal. Sumizomi. She was once a shrine maiden skilled in floral arts and dancing. Later, she became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving the shogun into her old age. Kuronushi. I misplaced the O in there, the O sound. Kuronushi. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of his identity and personality from story to story, as compared to the other 4 Cosine. Hope you caught up on your Japanese to understand their names. I'm not the worst at it, but yeah. Oh, everyone says hi, Jane. She waved.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Cosine.
I'm already getting some vibe.
Many stories regarding each of the 5 Cosine. the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame.
I was about to say, I'm noticing some interesting parallels already in that we have Albedo and now Xingqiu, presumably, who are here and or involved operating under pen names, when we also have these other characters that operated under names that were not their actual names. Very, very curious. Couldn't A just confirm the facts about the people instead of leaving it to old tales? Could she? Probably. Is she inclined to? Are you kidding me? We just busted her out of Neathood. She probably doesn't even know these stories exist. Maybe I'll have more luck with the cutscenes in this event than you did? Oh god, what does that mean, Star? What are you trying to imply?
But, at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Cosine, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the IE Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
I get it now.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do.
Where are you off to, Venti?
Huh? Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Interesting. Warning, there may be some really badly recorded lines for one English VA toward the end of this event. Oh boy. Understood. Pretty sure each picture Albedo paints comes with a cutscene. I think I only saw the first one. Really? Would it just, like, skip the rest of them for you? What's up, Venti?
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
The 5 Cosines Splendor Suiku. Mine dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In blue clad I went before Ten Shikaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Cosine?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the Shogun get stolen. Ah, this story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
Does it remind you of you?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
It almost seems related to the stolen novels.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Oh my god.
Just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks? And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration. If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
My god.
1 year,
Oh.
poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Cosine's work for the Shogun's.
Oh my god, it's Venti.
But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
That is kind of amazing. I don't know if people are going to appreciate their first, like, legendary poet being presented like this drunkard, or as this drunkard, but I mean, I like it. I think it's pretty great. Still no luck finding that manga. Oh, God, I'm sorry to hear that, Ben. Might have to get in contact with the movers and find out if, like, a box was left with them or something. I don't know. I like the Drunken Venti. Oh, yeah, the Drunken Venti is great. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, tone-deaf bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Cosine.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Cosine. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Cosine that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Okay. Well, now we know why it was called Suiko's Tipsy Tincture. I was wondering about that. Oh, hello. The magnificent Iridori Festival has started. Ah. Okay. Theater Mechanicus, Clash of Lone Blades, the Floral Courtyard, and complete the Palace Dyed in Black quest to unlock. Okay. So... Okay, so like I can look at each one? Or like we can just see the completed picture, I'm guessing? Yeah, that would make sense. Very, 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 very cool. This is super interesting. Oh, God. Zhu is busy completing the quest, the Chasm Charters. Why? Why? Why does the chasm interfere with this? No. ¿Por qué? Like, my dude, they're in different nations. Come on. God damn it. Okay. Well, oh my lord. So, okay. This is a separate quest that's just a part of the overall festival. But the main quest, we need Zhu, or Chu, possibly. How do I pronounce chasm? Or chasm? Cos, or some say cosm. It really depends on the day. Complete the whole chasm world and Archon quest? Are you serious? Do I actually need to do that before I can do the rest of the festival? Like, I legitimately need to know this information, Cake. I need to know if you're trolling or if that is actually what I need to do. Like, there's 4 days, 4.5 days to finish this. I needs know what needs to be done to make it so I can do everything. Please. I need to make sure that I can properly allocate time on or off stream. It doesn't matter. There's another quest I can do for the event. Look at the event to unlock side quests. Okay. Ah! Okay. So that, yeah, these are the main quests. And then a story for you. Festival Deeds Part 1. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Should refund this game on Steam. Bro, that's like a 2-hour and like 30-day max limit on being able to refund things on Steam. I've been playing this game for so long, for so many hours now, there's no way in hell I could. I don't think the whole thing, I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, chat, I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure out how to do this whole thing on stream. I might just have to do it, and when I happen to stream, I stream. This is so convoluted, and I've got so many other things that I need to do, man. Like, I got 4 hours of GTFO footage that I recorded yesterday that I have to get pared down into Your Daily Dose episodes and, like, you know, record more Triangle Strategy, and I'm working on my, my next guide video for Triangle Strategy. Like, I have to get that recorded and edited and everything, and just, like, Genshin, please. You're killing me here. Oy. Good lord. Okay. Well, I said at the start of the stream that this is probably going to be short. And I think this is where I'm going to call this one. Guys, I'm beat. I'm so tired. I got to get this figured out so that I can proceed forward with this. This will learn you to leave all those quests undone. I don't have the time to keep up with them, Star. I have too many other things I'm doing. On top of, like, maintaining a day-to-day life with my girlfriend. I know, bad creator, not just putting all of my time into doing these things, but, like, No, I think I'm going to wrap this up here, guys, and take a breather, and, work on making it so that I can just do the festival stuff, and then maybe I will schedule another stream for it, or maybe I just won't have the time. I don't know. Oh. Genshin is only game you play now. No other games. I'd recommend recording all the chasm stuff if you do off stream. Okay. Okay, I could potentially do that. That is certainly possible. And then I could put it up. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. I'll see about being able to do that. Have a life dishonor. I blame this one on Hoyo-sama. Yeah, seriously, man. Seriously. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming out. I know this is a short one, but I appreciate you hanging out nonetheless. And I'll figure out how to run this pipeline of content, and we'll go from there. Thanks for streaming it. If you can't stream the rest, then we understand. Of course, of course. I'll see what I can do. Oops, I just punched my mic. Sorry. I'll see what I can do. But, yeah, who even knows anymore? But have a good night, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. And remember, be good to each other.